What is up, party people? We gotta start off with a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're back. We got another video for you. This was a compilation, MGTOW compilation number 6. So let's see what's going on with this joint.
If a girl disrespects you, you tell her, you let her know, and if she continues to, you end the relationship. You do not be in a relationship with someone who disrespects you.
We got to give a man a correct on that one. You cannot let anybody disrespect you like that. That's not cool. We're not rolling with that. And what is wrong with my thing? It's not working. Okay, well, whatever. Let's keep going. So yeah, we definitely don't let people disrespect you. If a woman's going to disrespect you early in a relationship, it's time to move on. I agree, 110%. All right, are you just using him for money? Yes. Okay. Why don't you just get a job? I'm too pretty to work. When he's gonna leave you? When I'm 30. Probably.
I'm not turned on by a female CEO. I'm turned on when a woman's vulnerable, when a woman's soft. You know what makes men really excited about women? When they can take care of you, when they can love you and honor you and not compete with you, not have this sense that she's strong and independent, she don't need me. Men want to feel like we're needed.
I agree with that 110%. This man is correct. If you can be a female CEO, there's nothing wrong with that. You can be. Problem is when women are typically female CEOs, they typically look down on their men if they make less than them. So if your man is making less and you're a female CEO, then you think the roles are reversed. No. Men still want you to be feminine. We still want you to be submissive. We still want you to be kind. We still want you to make sandwiches, female CEO or not.
A lot of guys, they get married, their wife is, quote, the boss. They ask for permission. They're worried that they're going to get in trouble when they get home. That's not the attitude to have. The reason why you're being abused and why you're dealing with this shit is because you're allowing that.
Oh man, this dude is spitting fire right now. I know that firsthand. Like, I call the shots in whatever relationship I'm in. If I'm going out, I'm going out. That's all there is to it. Now, I don't abuse my situation. I don't abuse the relationship. I don't abuse or I'm not a, like Charlie Murphy would say, an habitual line stepper. I'm not like that. I don't roll that way. But if I wanted to go to the game with one of the fellas, and I typically don't do that all the time, I would just let whoever I'm with know, hey, I'm going to a game. I'll be back at this time. I'm leaving at this time. I'll be back at this time. Or if we're going to stop off somewhere else, I'll let her know, hey, this is what I'm going to do. But yeah, I agree. When you start off the relationship, letting her call the shots, it never ends. It will never end. And that's why a lot of men end up in power struggles. Nigga, grow some balls. Stop. Grow some balls. No. The answer is no. Like, can I go? Are we going to do this? No. No. And I'm not saying be a jerk. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if you cater to her, your whole relationship, what do you expect her to think?
You have the attitude of, you know what, I'm a fucking man, I make my own decisions, I own my life, I don't give a fuck what she thinks. She's upset, she can be upset. Doesn't mean to be a total asshole and never like take someone's feelings into consideration. It just means to say that, you know what, when it's someone else has an emotional problem, it's their fucking problem, it's not my problem. I'm not responsible for other people's emotions. They get to feel how they want, but I'm not gonna let them treat me poorly or badly. If you're in my face and you're treating me poorly, I'm just gonna fucking leave. I'm not gonna be in the situation, I'm not gonna be in the relationship with someone who doesn't respect me.
Yep, I agree with that 110%. I love what Will Smith said. I'm not responsible for your happiness. I'm not. And I think a lot of people feel like they are responsible for their wife's happiness. And it's not true. It's not that way. Because she's not happy. I got to do something. I got to do something. Or I got to stop doing something. Well, if you're not hurting anybody, you're not doing anything wrong, you're not violating any of the rules or stipulations that are put forth in your relationship or marriage, then why should you have to stop? Like, if I like fantasy football, why should I have to stop watching fantasy football? Stop watching football. It brings me joy. If it brings her joy to go shop or to talk on the phone with her friends or cook or bake, whatever it is that brings her joy, men don't typically try to stop them unless they're showing their bodies to other men. That's what they don't like. Now, if it's something that's involving your girlfriends or pottery or art or whatever it is that your woman likes to do, it's okay. But you need to have an outlet as well.
Women, but women are not taught how to treat men. Isn't it sad that men are taught how to treat women right and to be respectful to women, but women are taught what to expect from men?
I agree with that 110%. This young lady is correct. And this is why this channel exists. Man, you need to understand. You need to respect yourself enough to say no.
Even to mention the fact that men are not allowed to expect anything from women. Just needed to expound upon this video that I did the other day because it's sadly true.
Right. We can't ask you to have your hair a certain way. We can't ask you not to have hooker nails. We can't ask you to not have eyelashes so long that it looks like you're going to fly away. We can't ask you to lose weight. We can't ask you to make us a sandwich. We can't ask you not to wear this. We can't ask you not to twerk. We can't ask you not to do a damn thing. Nothing. But when the light bill comes, the mortgage or the rent comes, the car note comes, the phone bill comes, a predator comes, somebody slaps you on your ass in the mall or in a club, whatever it is, we're on deck. If a dog comes or some strange animal is going to attack you, we're on deck. But we can't ask you for nothing? Nigga, please.
You need to stop chasing her. If she really wants you, you'll know because she will make some efforts for you. If not, don't waste your time, just move on.
Exactly. Man, she hit the nail on the head with that one. You know what? She gets a round of applause. I've dated a lot of women in my days. And I knew the ones who wanted to be with me, and I knew the ones who didn't. The ones who put forth effort, who called me, who came to my house unannounced, showed up, wanted to take me out to dinner, take me out on dates, asked me to move in, asked to pay bills for me. I knew the women that wanted to be with me. I knew it. But the women I wanted to chase and they didn't have time and this and that. Dude, stop freaking chasing them. Don't chase women. Chase your purpose. That's what you need to do. Chase your purpose. Women don't date a guy who still lives with his mother, but will date a guy who still lives with his wife. That is correct. They do that quite frequently. But it ain't none of my business. Right?
I'm not trying to bully you in any type of way. This is only for educational purposes. There is very little incentives for a man to date a single mother. In this society, women say, I put my kids first. I mean, if this is true, why are you still not with the father? And if he was such a piece of shit, then why did you pick him? Most single moms are only good for one thing, and that's because the man will always come last. I find it funny these Christian women say that they're all for Jesus. However, they ignore that it's supposed to be God first, then the man, then the woman, then the kids. If you're a man and you're thinking about dating a single mom, realize that you will always come last every.
That is correct, gentlemen. And I'm not saying 100% of the time, but I would say 9 out of 10 moms are going to put their children first before they put their man. And that's not the way that it's supposed to be. I'm just saying it's not. The man should come first, then the woman, then the children. And I know a lot of people in this landscape are going to think that it's misogynistic to say, but it's not. But you know what? But good men will put themselves last. Good men, let me say it again. Good men, and this is facts. Good men will put themselves last. And it's even biblical. He who comes last will come first. Most men will put themselves after their children and after their wives. Their wives don't have to do it. But most women will just naturally do it, put their husbands last. They will put themselves, and a lot of women will put themselves first, and then their children, and then their fathers. Ask any single mom, ask any single dad who's fighting to see his children. Like, she's putting herself, like, we all know that children need a father. They need a father and a mother. They need both, right? But 90% of the time, the children are placed with the mother. So the children have the mother, but the mother will keep the children away from the father. Why? Why is that? It's because she's putting herself first. She's putting her own needs and wants. She wants him to suffer. That's what she wants. And in doing so, she causes her children to suffer. Most single moms are selfish.
Everything. Kids, her friends, chores, her job, her family, her fans online, other guys she's talking to online.
I'll say this too. If she's putting her friends before her man, leave her. Dude, if she's putting her friends before you, dip, go. If you're dating, single mom, even single mom or not, even if she's just a girl you're dating, as high school, college, whatever, if she's putting her friends before you, it's time to go. It's time to dip. Don't play that game, because how you start the relationship is how you will end it. She will always put those people before you. Don't let it happen.
Her bad habits. This is not all single moms, but it's the majority. If you're going to mess with a single mom, do not get her pregnant.
Facts.
What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men are doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. This thing that works in a miraculous manner. They work themselves to death. And often literally, it's very useful to tell everyone, not just men, that they have an important role to play, a necessary role, and that if they act properly and honestly and forthrightly, that they can put their lives together and they can help their families and they can make their communities better, and that's not toxic masculinity, that appalling phrase.
I agree with him. Jordan, I believe his name is Jordan Peterson. Guys, he is phenomenal. Gotta hear him talk. I mean, we just want equality. We don't want to be better or worse than anybody. We just want to be equal. We want to be treated right. We want to be treated fair. And a lot of times we're not. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. We'll keep you updated of all of our up-and-coming videos. Thanks for hanging out with us at Time Out. It's your boy T.O. I'm going to adopt that moniker. T.O. It's your boy T.O. And we out of here. Deuces.